One of the things that's wrong with the car, and it's really pretty good mechanically, it has alternator noise. So it's going to be necessary to remove the alternator and replace the bearings. As a safety precaution, first order of business in any repair that's going to involve electrical component, disconnect the battery. Let's disconnect this electrical plugs from the alternator itself. This is just a little gentle prying up will snap it loose. There you go. There it goes. Yeah, there we go. And here is why you disconnect the battery. That way you can get a little wicked with these covers. I'm going to take that off. See? That's the main battery cable to the alternator. If we were to take that loose and didn't have the battery disconnected and got ground out somehow, it would cause a big old spark. It's 10 millimeter, so that's easy enough. Next, we'll take off the belt. So I get a ratchet and extension. I put in this little square hole here. Pull it up, hold it, pull the belt off of it, and let the tension off. You want to inspect your belt. And they make special tools that will measure the depth. What we're going to check and see if it's got any cracking in the rib. And I don't see any, but then you want to check the length of it and see if it's got any frayed edges. Oh, look here, found something. See, that could be a problem. The cord is broken. It might just be right on the edge. This belt might be good for many, many miles, but we'll see about getting a new one and putting it on here. So we're going to take that top bolt out. 13. I'm going to do the bottom one. It's a 15. It's a pretty day today out here in Golden, Texas. Look right here. There's a little device right here. And that slides in the bracket. Squeezes the alternator tight so it doesn't wobble around. That way they can use a different configuration. Bracket might fit a little bit bigger alternator, and they have a little bit of variances in the manufacturer. But it really clamps it hard, so you got to do something. Get you a little hammer and tap on it, and that will push that little sleeve, and the alternator will come right out. There it goes. Oh yeah, look. It's like there's no bearings in there. Alright. And you see here's the brush and regulator assembly. 4 screws that comes right out. You gotta take these 3 bolts out and then come apart. Or I might have to remove this too. We'll see. Now, I put the pry in here and I see that it pops apart like this. And yes, I'm going to have to take this nut loose. Oh no, I don't either. Oh, look at there. It came apart just like that. And there's this bearing hub I got to get off of here. Uh-oh. We got a problem. This armature is a goner. That's a brush it looks like. And that armature is eat up. I wish you could see that clearly. Man, that's bad. Well, what we can do is, in this case, this isn't really a problem for me here. Because I want to try to reuse this alternator. I'm going to try to anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put the brushes in it, the new brush set. We'll just see if it works out, and we'll make a plan for a new alternator later. So I gotta see if I can get this off of here. May prove to be a challenge. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Well, I knew I had this tool, and I was hoping that it would be of a quality I could use it, but looks like it's not going to go down in there far enough. It appears I'm going to have to use another kind of tool. Something a little more drastic. Let's see if it'll break off here now. There it goes. Whew. Hot. Yeah, scarred it up a little bit. Who cares? Our material's ruined anyway. Put a new bearing on it. Make her go. Okay. Now we got to get the race out of this. It appears as though a 19 might work quite well. Now block this up as best you can, but block it up with some wood. Put your driver in the hole. Driver on home. Now I'm going to put that on the shaft, set this up here, and drive it on down. Come there. Alright, so I've removed the brushes from this using the Torx 20 and separated the brush, the old brush holder and brushes from the regulator. Reattach it, put in the new screws, alright, that's installed. Now I'm going to put the bolts back in the alternator real quick. Remember these were 8mm, 5/16, something like that. There we go. Now tightening. Tightening again. This little gizmo here, this pin holds the brushes back while you install it. So you put it on here, install all the screws that you have. Let's say one of mine broke off when I disassembled it. We no longer have it. We will take the Torx 20 and pull the pin out. We should have a functioning alternator. A little noisy, but I think it'll be okay. We'll install it in the car. We've got the car running. And all you hear now is the pull on the alternator for charging the battery. So we hook up my tester. And we show let's say 14.75 volts thereabouts, almost 14.5 to 15. Is okay. It's a good thing. Alright. Success with the alternator. That's a good thing.